start new year at the top. It only happened the other way around, and Arsenal are fourth on the log. Hello guys, welcome back to the Liquid Sports Show. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year too. I hope you enjoyed your Christmas.
Not really fully. A lot happened. And of course, the main thing, Aston, of course. It is a team we expected them to finish at the top of the table. That is like end the Christmas at the top, and of course, yes, it happened. But then again, start new year at the top. It only happened the other way around, and Arsenal are fourth on the log. And guess what? A point behind injury-troubled Tottenham Hotspur. It was really funny. There is a match.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Is this how you used to feel, bro? How do you cope up with something like this?
I'm used to this, bro. Because it wasn't a good festive period for Manchester United as well, because we lost to Nottingham after a fantastic comeback against Aston Villa. So we are together in this one.
We are together, bro. Yeah, I know. I don't know whoever did that from social media. He was showing Tom and Jerry crying.
And then there is the rain.
And then there is something like that.
Yeah, but it's the nature of football. Yeah. Sometimes you get those bad results, and we'll see how it goes, because the season is still long.
Yeah.
We're actually just halfway, and there's probable improvements that can be made amongst the teams.
Yeah, especially January transfer window.
Yes.
That means there is possibility of maybe teams reinforcing, though Mikel Arteta said there is chances of bringing a new striker. 0. Anyway, we just need to reflect back on what happened. I remember we combined Matchday 18, 19
and 20. And before maybe we combine, just remember that this weekend we have AS Roma playing AC Milan at San Siro, and it's also a match that we will be looking forward to, because Jose Mourinho, yet again, suspended with a red card. 5th red card, I think, in the last 1 or 2 years. Bad record for him, but we're used to that. So it's a match that we'll also be trying to predict in our shots, as you will watch in the next up video. So
yeah. So I go straight to, we just tell us. We had a few correct scores actually.
I think Matchday 18, 19, and 20 had a lot of surprises, and the biggest surprises was Arsenal losing to West Ham. But we had also correct scores during that time, and we had 3 correct scores. The first correct score, we agreed on Tottenham to win against Everton 2-1. That's awesome.
For the first time?
Yeah, we agreed on a correct score, and it happened. And then the second one was I predicted Chelsea to win 2-1 against Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
It happened. And then the third one was Tottenham to win 3-1 against Bournemouth.
Wow.
Yep.
Amazing, bro.
Amazing, man.
Good job.
Not easy. Anyone watching can let you know that it's not easy to predict a correct score and get it. Even if it's 1 in 10, it's hard.
It's hard.
Yep.
So we can dive into Matchday 21.
Yep.
And the way things look like, just a brief. Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United, and Man City. How many players are leaving for the AFCON?
Wow, a number of them, but Man City is safe because they don't have any player leaving for AFCON or Asian Cup.
So is Arsenal.
So is Arsenal, right?
But Tomiyasu should be going for the
Asian Cup. In the Premier League, only Newcastle and Man City don't have any players who are leaving. So they are safe during this period. But for Liverpool, of course, the league leaders, they have Salah traveling to AFCON, and then they also have Endo going to the Asian Cup. For Manchester United, of course, Onana doesn't want to go to the AFCON. I think he's going to play 1 match for Manchester United, and he will miss 1 match for the AFCON. And then we also have who else for Manchester United? Not sure. Then we have also from Arsenal, as you say, Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu, Partey will not be leaving because of
injury. He wasn't called up. And then yeah, those are the big news in the big six. The rest of the teams, I don't think they have very big aura.
Chelsea, anybody leaving?
Yeah.
You mentioned big teams and you don't mention Chelsea. Come on.
Chelsea, I think right now, we regard it as a big? Of course, okay, they're having Jackson. Jackson is going to represent Senegal.
Yeah.
And then I think it's only Jackson. Yeah. I don't think they have any other player going for the AFCON. So it's going to be tricky for the teams who are going to lose players, especially like, let's say, maybe Liverpool.
Key man.
Yeah, very key man.
Now with Trent said to be on the sidelines.
Yeah. So we're going to be looking at which teams they're going to be playing during this weekend and see how we can predict this game. So we go. Early kickoff on Saturday or on Friday? I think it starts on Friday.
It starts on, we have Burnley. I think it's playing on Friday.
On Friday?
Yes. Burnley taking on Luton. Not really big match.
Yes. And then on Saturday, we have Chelsea taking on Fulham on an early kickoff. This is a London derby, right?
Yeah. To be fair, Chelsea lost 1-0 to Middlesbrough, and it is a match I watch and I feel Chelsea fans no need to panic. You had the game. There are times when in front of the goal you cannot. There is no. You are not sharp enough.
Yep.
You miss a lot of chances. By half time, trust you me, Cole Palmer could have scored at least 3 goals, but it didn't happen. So let's say it was just bad day in office for Chelsea, and I think it is time for them. They'll be bouncing back against Fulham. Fulham is a team which has played well, beating Arsenal recently, and I feel now they'll trouble Chelsea, but at the end of the day, Chelsea will get the win, no clean sheet once again, and I'm going for a 2-1 victory for Chelsea.
2-1 victory. 2-1 victory is close as it can get. The problem I have with Chelsea is the consistency. Yeah. And when we talk about consistency, we have other teams that we can talk about, but Chelsea is one of them. And it's the main team that we can talk about when we are referring to consistency. And this is how it's going to happen, because I'm so disappointed with their player Nkunku. Nkunku just came back and then all of a sudden he gets injured again.
He went back.
And you know he's a very key player. He's a very key player to Chelsea because there is some fluidity he brings to the team. And I remember even in the previous game where they won 2-1 against Crystal Palace, he was involved in the first goal. Yeah. He created the chance and then they scored. So I tend to feel like Chelsea lack that consistency to be able to win the game in, game out. And Fulham, after the win against Arsenal, they will not come to Stamford Bridge for jokes. So I'm thinking they can get away with a point, and that's why I'm going for a 1-1 draw.
Wow.
Yep. So later on in the day, we have Man City visiting Newcastle United.
Wow. I think Newcastle United is not the team which started the league. They've changed. Yes, they tried to challenge Liverpool in their 4-2 loss.
Yeah.
They had good play. They had some chances with their forwards playing well. But once again, Liverpool got the better of them and they won. I think now with Man City, Kevin De Bruyne back in the squad, expect chances being created up front, and I expect City to get another win here, and I'm going for a 3-1 victory.
Yes, you're right, and I will agree with you on this one because I feel like Manchester City will have an edge when KDB is back. I remember when we just posted on our Facebook page that KDB is back, everyone was like, yeah, the king is back, the king of assists is back. And it didn't take even long before he made the assist. Yeah. So I think for Man City, this should be an easy win. And Newcastle at home is not very easy though. But I think Man City will edge and they will win 2-1 on this one.
Right.
Yeah. On Sunday, let me just check. On Sunday,
we have Everton taking on Aston Villa.
Everton, Aston Villa. Yeah. A good game to look towards too during the weekend. And Aston Villa sits second, right?
In the log, yeah.
In the log. And Everton are still trying to find ways up from the relegation battle. Yeah. And there's another opportunity for Aston Villa to grab another win. Although I think it's going to be hard for them. And it could be a time where their form will be like questioned. And that's why I think they will not win this game. And I'm also still going for a 1-1 draw against Everton. How about you?
You see, Everton are playing well from the back in the midfield, but they have one problem, and that is finishing.
Yep.
We always say Doucouré is a good player, but then again, he's not the perfect fit for the Toffees. And Aston Villa, I don't think now they're seeing they're going toe to toe with Liverpool, and it's time for them to, like, there are times when motivation will take you places more than what you know.
Yeah.
So right now they are motivated, and I'm going for a 3-1 victory.
A 3-1 victory.
Yeah, I know it's a huge call, right? It's a huge call, but there is a possibility of that happening. They're gonna score goals.
Yeah. So on the same Sunday, we have Tottenham visiting Manchester United at Old Trafford, and this is our feature match. Of course, we're gonna be looking at it in broad to see what we have in this match. So starting with maybe team news. Do you have any team news?
I think I'm going to talk about Timo Werner, who we mentioned is likely to be handed a start, or maybe start from the bench against Man United, right?
Yep.
He's eligible.
Yeah, he's eligible to play because he's already a Tottenham player right now. The problem is, you know, some managers take time before they introduce a player to
looking forward to seeing that guy.
And something to note is Timo Werner is a very good player, and he just didn't click at Chelsea. But if you like check the record especially in the Champions League, I think he didn't lose any match in the Champions League at Chelsea. And it tells you much more.
And also when he was playing for Leipzig before joining Chelsea, he was really
good, very, very good. And I feel like he can fit very well in the Tottenham play style, because they play a high line and then the attack.
Quadrants.
Yeah, I mean, this season Tottenham have been doing so well attacking wise. They have scored a lot of goals consecutively, but we'll be looking at it. So in terms of maybe Manchester United,
I saw Casemiro.
Yeah, Casemiro and Lisandro Martinez are back in training, full training, which is a huge boost for Manchester United. Also, Mason Mount is back, and it will help the team, I think. And Onana will also be available, I think, for this match before he heads to the AFCON. And things looking good in terms of team news for Manchester United. For Tottenham, also, they have other news, especially Van de Ven. Mickey Van de Ven is back. He's been training, but not sure if he'll feature, because sometimes it takes time to get back to the first team if you are on a long-term injury. So I think those are the important team news. And Son, is Son available for this match? Because he should be traveling to the Asian Cup.
Yes.
So he should be missing this match. I don't know if he'll be able to play this match, because
we have Timo Werner.
Yeah, so Son could be a miss, and that's why I think Tottenham made sure that
get that guy on loan.
Yeah, Werner.
But he cannot replace, cannot fit in those shoes.
Yeah, so that is it in terms of team news. We'll maybe look at the team. Reguilon. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you so much, Reguilon, for your service at Manchester United. I think we appreciate you. Now he's back at Tottenham. And these kinds of players, I think they make a difference, because now he knows the Manchester United dressing room. He might even leak it to the manager and tell them, hey, you know, this is the weakness. This is where we can touch and win. This is where we can touch and win. So I think it's going to be an exciting match to watch. But before we make the predictions, I think we should look at the form of these two teams. And the last time Tottenham won at Man United was in 2020. They defeated Manchester United at Old Trafford, 6-1. Yeah. It was Corona time.
I remember.
COVID time.
I remember.
No fans, no nothing, just Maguire and conceding 6 goals. But yeah, I think it's a new season now, and
what are you calling new season?
Yeah, and I think also Manchester United, the last time they defeated Tottenham at home, just to check on record, is 2022. They won 2-0 against Tottenham. So in the last 5 matches, Tottenham, Manchester United have won 1, 2, 3 times. And then they've drawn once, 2-2, and then Tottenham have won the first leg of this league, of this season. They've won 2-0. So in terms of form, Manchester United don't have a good form, because they have won 1 game in the last 4 Premier League games against Aston Villa. And for Tottenham, they lost 4-2 to Brighton, but the rest of the games they won. So it shows you that Tottenham are on a better form compared to Manchester United. But now the big question is, what do you think about this game?
It is a loss for United, to be honest. Yeah.
Wow.
Tottenham are picking 3 points at Old Trafford.
You wish. Are you dreaming?
Okay.
You're dreaming.
It's theater of dreams.
You're dreaming.
This
You're
is theater
dreaming.
of dreams. Anyway, to be honest, I think this is a tough match for both teams. Spurs away, Trafford hasn't favored them that much.
Yep.
Statistically, but then again they are on good run, like you mentioned. And United is a team which can do anything, anytime. United will be the team which you don't expect and lose to the team which you also don't expect. And for this case, I'm going to give Tottenham a straight win, a 2-1 victory for Spurs.
Well, 2-1 is, but for Man United. And the reason is, Manchester United have tendency to turn up when they play a big team which is not so big as Tottenham. You know what I mean? If it would be, if we were playing Manchester City this weekend, I'd be scared. If we were playing Liverpool, even at Old Trafford, I'd be scared. But it's Tottenham, bro. It's Tottenham. Come on. Come on, Manchester United. Guys, 2-1.
You can store these videos for future reference.
Yeah, so I think Manchester United will turn up in this game and they will bounce back. Of course, they won against Wigan in the cup.
We have actually, I and Anthony have same number of goals this year. But last season last year he tried, at least he had a goal, I had 0. So that's okay.
Yeah, but the good thing is, I think in these kinds of matches also, you will understand that Ten Hag is trying to find some balance. In the cup, I saw he made a very strong side, a potential
Champions League side against Wigan.
A potential Champions League final side against Wigan.
When you're not in the Champions League, you see.
But again, I think if we start Anthony in this game, we will struggle. But Garnacho has done well coming on from the right.
Yeah.
He's brought some balance and width towards that side, and it looks good for Manchester United attacking-wise, while Rashford on the left has always been delivering. So that's why I'm going for a 2-1 win for Manchester United.
Yeah, then the next match.
That should be the matches for the weekend.
For the weekend.
Yeah, because other matches will have them in the next match day. I think Arsenal will be playing Crystal Palace.
And also Liverpool will be up against FC Bournemouth.
Yeah, so that is it. Yeah, remember we had the kick tip predictions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the kick tip predictions last time out. I had 13 points. You had, right now, 3 people only played for the last match day.
I think I had 12.
You had 12, I had 13. And then Nana had 12 as well.
Yeah.
And he's up there. So I'm coming for you guys.
Yeah.
We also encourage you at home, if you want to join our predictions, there's the link in the comment section and the description section where you can also try and predict these correct scores with us. But as it stands, I think you still up at the top in the total points with 72. I think I still have 63. Nana has 64. But we're gonna catch up with you.
Yeah.
We're gonna catch up with you. Trust me.
Trust me, I cannot hear what you're saying. You're far away from me.
Yeah, so do you have anything else maybe?
No.
Nothing. So we have come to the end of the weekend Premier League section. My name is Brian.
They call me Vincent.
And this is the Liquid Sports Show.